YouTubers, subscribers, friends, welcome to my channel. Man, it's a beautiful day. Look at these freaking clouds. These are some weird looking clouds. It's quite chilly right now. It is 65 degrees. I should have put on sweatpants. Right over there is a really nice dog park. They got a section for large dogs and they got a section for small dogs. And we come to this park all the time. Last night was Halloween, and we came here last night because my kids wanted to go trick-or-treating with their friends, and they didn't want their mom or dad to come with us. So there's a subdivision over here where my son's friend lives, and that's where he wanted to go trick-or-treating, and my daughter went with her friend. So my wife, we had like a date night last night, so we came over here because we had Jerry with us. We took him to the dog park. Jerry had a blast, and then we came over to this park. This is a nice park. Check this out. This is their home. Leave all the critters alone for your safety and theirs. Last time I came to this park to walk on the path over there, which I'm going to go here in a little bit, saw a rattlesnake go across in front of me and my son. This is a Gila Monster. Very, very, very poisonous, very dangerous, but very easy to catch. You make them bite a stick, and then you just walk carrying the stick. As long as there's movement, they will never let go of the stick. That's a tortoise. Horny Toad's got a lot of those in my house. That's a tarantula. That's a black scorpion. I've never seen a black scorpion here. But that's a rattler. Check it out. And they got free Wi-Fi at this park. So if you just want to come and hang out all day, let your kids play, you can sign in to free Wi-Fi. And they got something down there also. Let me go show you what they got. I got to walk down there. Look at these crows, how tiny they are. The park at where I live, I think they're ravens, and these are crows. Beautiful bird. So beautiful. Come here, you little sucker. I just want to squeeze you. There's a whole bunch of them here. It's a beautiful park. Chilly out today though. Very, very chilly. I want to show you this right here. If you have an electric car and you need to get a free charge, check this out. You can come here and park your car right here for free. They got two of them. Got one there and one there. And you just plug in your electric car, if you can figure out how to get that out, for free. Right? Pretty cool, huh? This is a nice park. Maybe that's why I don't have an electric car, because I can't figure out how to get that plug out. Look at that trail, that airplane trail. It's getting breezy here. So this park here, they dug up, they found a village of the Hohokam, it's pronounced Hohokam Village here in this park. And this is pottery remains that they found here. And then this thing right here is an ancient family ranch back in 1878 right here that they dug up at this park also. So this park, this area, this park is very well known for people coming and meeting here. I was reading the story, the stagecoach came through here and everything. So they have this cistern that's over here and this choir house right here. But I read that one right there, and it's telling the story where they dug up a large Hohokam Village. And here's some more stories right here. The Hohokam are known to make jewelry out of seashells and bones from animals. And here's some more pottery, Indian arrowheads. That vase that my mom has at her house looks exactly like this, and she told me it had a handle on it when they first found it, and then when it dropped and broke, she's only got pieces. But this is what a Hohokam housing would look like. They use sticks and outline it with rocks and cover it with stuff like that. But it says here, archaeological excavations have identified this site's earliest use around 1500 BC. It continued to be sporadically used on a small scale until AD 1150, when it became a large Hohokam village that was not abandoned until around AD 1450. That is crazy, right? That the more and more, I don't want to say, but for lack of a better word, obsession I've been having with the Hohokams, finding the petroglyphs of Hohokams and Indian runes from the Hohokams. Like when I was hiking up that one hill the day that I fell down the mountain, I did find a bunch of seashells up on the hill there. So it's very cool. So during the excavation, over 40,000 artifacts were collected, including pottery fragments, stone and bone tools, marine shells, and animal bones. The artifacts now reside in the collection of the Arizona State Museum. I gotta find out where that museum's at. That, to me, this is extremely interesting to me. I mean, I love old history, you know, because the stuff they teach in schools now is so freaking boring, you know. But learning this stuff like this, that people have been coming to this spot for thousands of years. Look at this. This is an old ranch house. An old ranch house that was built on top of friggin' a Hohokam Indian village. Now this is a very popular park. Let's go look at this thing over here. I was looking at this last night, and I said, wow, that's pretty cool. My wife's like, is that a Hohokam house? I said, no, there's no way that's a Hohokam house, but it's pretty old. And she's like, well, how do you know? I said, because the Hohokam didn't use concrete. They just stacked rocks in a circle. This has clearly got concrete in it. This has got adobe in it also. I find that very cool. And that's another thing that I love about Arizona. They got the history here in Arizona is so cool, man. There's so many different, it's like a melting pot. You got the Mexicans, the Spaniards, the Indians, all kinds of people that have migrated to this area right here. So let's go look at this. I wish I could go in there and look at that, but that's what I need a drone for. This thing is this is hundreds of years old, this thing. I think that's what they held their water in. Right? I need a large stick so I could lift my camera way up. Look at that architecture on them. Look how square the corners are. This is what I look at. This is what I find so amazing. Look how straight the lines are. You know, you use today's technology. You know, it's really hard to get those corners and lines straight, even with today's technology. And this was built hundreds of years ago. I just find that incredible. Now, there's the river right over there, the Santa Cruz River, and the more researching I'm doing on the Hohokam Indians, that they're finding Indian ruins all along the Santa Cruz River, and that's where I'm going to go walk today. I'm going to walk right next to the Santa Cruz River. Look at that big light rock right there. Is that a piece of quartz? What is that? That rock sticks out like a sore thumb. This says the Hohokams were farmers who grew cotton, corn, beans, squash, and agave. Agave is a cactus. The Hohokam built irrigation canals that also planted their crops in the floodplains of the river. An irrigation canal was found at the Yuma Wash site, wherever that's at. I have no idea where the Yuma Wash site is. Running from the Santa Cruz River to Yuma Wash. They used sharpened wooden sticks and handheld rock hoes. The Hohokam did not keep domestic livestock. Yeah, I can read this morning, right? This is an extremely interesting thing about the Hohokams, not just for people in Arizona, but for people around the world, just to show you just how old these people were, man. Look at this. Freaking, the earliest used around 1,500. That's 1,500 BC. Man, that's some old stuff, man. That's caveman stuff. And look how detailed this freaking pot is, and the artistry on this. Incredible, man. There's no ocean here. There's no ocean to have seashells like this here. So they must have come from Pacific Ocean somewhere and then migrated over here. Let me go find out how old that ranch is right there. I don't remember. The older ranch house was built by Juan and Maria Bojerquez. I don't know, don't speak that language. In 1878. So that was built in 1878. That's incredible, and it's still standing today. Incredible. And this is what the family looks like. It actually looks like my uncle. Look at the women back in 1878. Holy macaroni. Look how beautiful she looks. Right? Check out that hair, man. Beautiful. Look at this right here. Incredible. So this is a very, very popular park here. I remember when this was all just desert. There was nothing here. Incredible. Alright, this is a beautiful bike path out here. This is the Santa Cruz River. Although there are some areas where you will see the water here. Can't see it now because of that. But look at these beautiful bike paths. I figured I'd come over here because I wanted to show you the stuff about the Hohokam Indians. And if you follow me on a daily basis, you know that I've been like really into learning as much as possible about the Hohokam Indians. My son asked me why I'm so interested in them. I'm like, that's history, son. This is history. I can go to these spots. I can stand, look around in the same spot that these very ancient people lived in. And I don't know, for me, that's just amazing, you know. To know that so many thousands of years ago, people hung out and maybe exercised and walked in the same area that we're doing here today, and I love that kind of stuff. So my son went to school, and he was telling me yesterday, he came back and he asked his teacher about the Hohokam Indians, and he didn't know anything about them. And I was like, what do you mean he doesn't know anything about the Hohokam Indians? He's your teacher. He's like, yeah, he says he's heard about him, but he doesn't know anything about him. And that's, to me, that's what's wrong with the world today, is we're forgetting our heritage, our history. And here's parts of the river right there. If I can stand up again. This thing floods big time when the monsoon season. Moving along pretty good there. But we have a Super Walmart, which is on the other side over there. And one day my son and I were hiking. My wife was going into Walmart, and I wanted to see this little, I called the small Grand Canyon. I took my son, and I found what looked to me like corn growing on the other side of the river over there. I didn't know it at the time, but then I found out later that the Hohokam Indians were farmers and grew corn. So, I don't know, it's just every day I'm finding something new and different. So what does this sign say? Oh, it's a cute little piggy. Look at these snakes here. Yeah, I did see a freaking rattlesnake here before. My son and I were walking, and the rattlesnake was coming from here. We're walking here, and I tried to catch it. Tried to get my camera on time to get it on video, and it went off the side of there. It was like committed suicide. Just whoop, fell right off the freaking side because it saw us coming. I was running towards it because I wanted to get it on video. And then about 10 minutes later, we got about down to that corner down there, and there was a coyote just standing right in the middle of the bike path, and he ended up running off that direction. And there's huge subdivisions over here, huge subdivisions, brand new subdivisions, and there's so much wildlife over here. Like I said in my video yesterday, I see more wildlife in my front yard than I actually see out in the freaking mountains and stuff. And then you come down in the city, I'm on the outskirts of the city, and I see all kinds of wildlife running here. See, now if I had a bicycle, I'd be riding on this bike path. Check this out, I came walking over here to see this, and I just took a step, and this little sucker right here is a little horny toad. Little baby horny toad. See if I can catch him. He's moving kind of slow. This is the smallest horny toad I've ever caught in my life. Check that out. He's a little bitty tiny thing. He's a baby. Come here, you cute little sucker, you. You eyeballing me. You talking to me? You talking to me? Look at their bellies. So soft. Look at them. What they do is they will spit. You see his little, under his chin, he will like start going, goop, 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 working up some saliva. Look at the back of his head. He's barely got any horns on there. I call them a horny toad, but they're called horn toads. That's one thing. When I'm always out hiking and walking, I'm always watching my feet where I step, because you don't know. You could step on a scorpion, you don't even know. And I saw him. He just barely moved right here. And that just slight movement, I was able to see him. Here comes a lady. I wonder if she would like to see a baby horny toad. Look how cool he looks. Let me flip him over. This is his back. Very, very cool. He's pretty calm. It's probably cold. You want to see a baby horny toad?
Which one?
A baby horny toad?
Oh, I see them all the time. Aren't they fantastic? Oh.
I got him right here. I almost stepped on him.
Oh, look it. Oh my God, it's so cute. That's fantastic.
It's the tiniest horny toad I've ever seen.
Really?
Yeah.
You know where I see them all the time? Towards the end when you're closer to Ina.
Really?
I see those size. Little tiny babies.
Well, I'm headed that way.
Have a good one.
You too. She wasn't too shocked, but I am. Oh, look, no wonder he's in this area. Because there's an ant pile right here. They eat ants. I'm going to put him down in this ant pile. No, here, go in the ant pile. There you go. He blends in so well. Well, I'm headed down this bike path. She says she sees him in there all the time. We'll see. Oh, I got distracted. I was going to go down there and look in that culvert. Let's see if he eats any ants. He's moving slow, probably because it's still kind of chilly out. Little sucker. So cute, you little sucker. You so cute. Alright, this is where I wanted to come down and see. I want to see if I can go in this tunnel if it isn't too muddy. I got sidetracked by that little horny toad. Make sure there's no wildlife in here. I wonder if I can jump across that. And this looks like Halloween in here with all these spider webs. Look at all those spider webs. All over the place. I barely jumped across and landed a little bit in the mud, but that's okay. I just want to come down here and get closer to the river. That's a weird looking bird. It's got a weird smell over here. That's like a gigantic bird standing in the middle of the river? Yep, it is. It's like one of those cranes. I can't zoom in on it because the water's messing up. Yep, it's gone. It walked across the river. One of those giant freaking crane birds. Something in there, I don't know if the camera's picking up, but something's moving around in there pretty big. I probably won't hear it because the helicopter's drowning it out. I'm wondering if I can climb up that hill so I don't have to go across that mud again. Yep, man, there was a big old fish right there. It was flopping around right there. Right, that corner right there. Ah, it won't let me zoom because of the freaking, probably reflection of the water. I just saw it flop out of the water there. It was good size, looked like about an 8-inch. There it goes right there. God damn, that bird scared the hell out of me. crazy bird. There goes the fish right there. Oh man, there he goes. I don't know if I pick it up with the camera. Stupid bird, scared the crap out of me. That was cool. That was bigger than 8 inches, man. I hope the camera picked that up. But I saw him flop out of the water there. Crazy crane. I did not even know there was fish in here. It's a beautiful area. Although I am not hiking up any mountains today or rock climbing, it's nice to get out and have a change every now and then. And the reason why I came over here, because I woke up this morning, oh my god, my thighs were killing me. I don't know if it's the cold weather, but I told my wife this morning, I think I'm going to keep it on level ground today. I'm going to go back to that park that we were at last night, and I'm going to go hike there. And she just laughed at me. And she told me, you look young on the outside, but you're not. You're old on the inside. That's her way of saying you're getting old. Alright? That's what she's always saying to me. Check out this bird I seen over here, man. Look at him. Giant hawk. Oops. Beautiful bird. He is a big boy, man. The camera's not going to do it justice. Hold on. There he is. Beautiful. So beautiful birdie. He looks kind of beat up though. Look at his tail feathers there. His claws. Man, there's a lot of birds in this freaking river area over here. You looking at me? You eyeballing me, boy? You eyeballing me? Yeah, beautiful bird. He's just looking up there. Now, there's big fish in this river, so that's probably what he eats here. Yeah. Bikers going by. I wish I could get a better shot of his face. Trying to keep my camera steady is impossible. Look at him just looking around. Trying to get his attention. He is far from me, man. Even as far as away he is a big boy. He's one big boy. Alright, I gotta go hiking. I'll be here all day watching him. I walked down the bike path a little bit. I just want to see if I can get a better shot of him, like from right here. Not like I could run down the bank, jump the river, and then get underneath him. Beautiful bird, man. I'm seeing all different kinds of birds here today. So beautiful. Oh, so I think I'm gonna call him George. Hey George. I will love him, I will pet him, I will call him my very own. This is why you carry a camera, folks. That is one big snake. He doesn't know I'm here. He's moving really slow. That's a rattlesnake. How do I know? Look at his rattles. See that? That's about a 3-foot snake. I'm going to keep my distance. There's a rattlesnake right there. Girl's running by. Look at how slow he's moving. He has no clue I'm right here. Otherwise he would have coiled up and went back the other direction. This is what I came here for. To see the wildlife here. This is in the city now, remind you. I was just talking about this earlier, rattlesnakes. I'm not going to bother them or piss them off. I just want to get some footage of them. Give them space. I'm about 10 feet from them. I'm looking around, making sure there's no other snake coming around behind me. But look at him. As soon as he notices me, he'll start rattling and he'll curl up. But he has no clue that I'm here. And it's still pretty chilly out, so that's probably why he hasn't noticed me. I'm making vibrations on the ground. He probably just doesn't care. That's a fat snake, man. Look at him. I hike in the mountains every friggin' day. Never see him. This is, like I said, this is in the city. He's looking for something. Look at it. He's probably going down to get him some water. Beautiful but dangerous. He blended in so well with that thing. The only reason I saw him is because it looked like a giant stick. Hey, there's a rattlesnake right here. I'm talking to the lady that I showed the Horny Toad earlier. Yeah, he's right here. She's like, is it really? He is moving slow. I wonder how fast he's going to move when he gets to the bike path. He still has no clue that I'm here. Believe me, he has no clue. The minute he sees me or knows that I'm here, he will... Yeah, I think he's thirsty. How big do you think he is?
They say by the tail.
Yeah, see the rattlers?
That's
He's got about...
big sucker.
He's got about 7. I'm just guessing without trying to count.
Yeah, holy crap, I thought they were already going hibernating.
Yeah, no, well, he's a straggler. Look how big he is from that stripe
Jesus, I know.
to this. It's like 3/4 of that.
I was just walking over on the way up right here, so he was like...
I saw him from way over there. I saw him on the hill there. See, like that stick over there?
Yeah.
I thought it was just a stick, and then I got closer to it, and well, no, it's a snake.
That's what, you know what I saw here yesterday? And I'm...
Nah.
No, bald eagle.
There's a big old hawk sitting right over there.
Yes, this was not a hawk. I know my birds. This was, I went and I'm like, I'm going to Google it if there's any. I swear to you, it was this freaking big with its big ass white head.
That's how big that one is over there.
This was huge. And then so I called one of my coworkers and she's like, I told you, amazing, I saw it. And I was like, no, you saw a hawk and blah, blah, blah.
Look, now he spotted me. He kind of curled up a little bit.
That's freaking crazy. He's a big guy.
Yeah, he's moving slow too.
Yeah, he is. He's like, I'm ready to go
See,
to my den.
I go out in the mountains all the time and hike. I never see him. I come down in the city.
Yes.
Right?
Isn't that crazy?
Oh,
and I walk this walk a lot.
Yeah, last time I walked this about 6 months ago, I saw a rattlesnake too. Coming from there, going across and going down there.
I see a lot of the little horny toads over there because
Really?
the ant thing mounds are still active.
Yeah.
And I see a lot of the birds. Yeah, I know. You see, she's like, what?
Yeah, he did a little rattle there. He saw me. He did a little.
That's a good sized one. Hey, you have a good day.
Yeah, you too. I love seeing wildlife when I'm out on hikes. There's a giant fish right down there. Oh man, he moved. But he was flopping out of the water. Something flopping around over there making all kinds of noise. I'm like halfway back to my van. I can barely see him right there. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick him up or not, but he's a big one, man. He's like 12 inches long. Big, big fish. There's a fish right there. Right there, see it? Look at that big boy. Another one jumped out of the water right there as I was filming this one. Oh, I can't see him. Oh, he's hiding. Darn it. Getting into the sun. That's why there's these huge crane birds around here. There's got to be a ton of fish in this area right here. I know the camera's not going to pick it up, but there is a huge fish right there. He's swimming right in that area. He just went under that log right there. There he is right there. There he is. Look at him. Big boys. There is something really big in these woods. Cracking, making crackling noises in the bushes over there. And he's swimming upstream. I am seeing all kinds of wildlife. Oh, there's two of them. There was two of them there. He's swimming upstream. He's coming in that little canal right there. I'm trying to watch him through the viewfinder and see him too. There's another one right there, and he's floating that way. There goes. There goes another one right there, going right after him. Whoop, he's going down river. Oh, the stream got him. The stream pulled him down. There's one down in there. Boy, if you were a fisherman, this would be the spot to fish. That is for sure. There's a huge turtle right there in the water. I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up, but I can clearly see him. He looks like he's going out of the water there. There he is right there. Hope the camera picks him up. But that is a big turtle. His head's sticking out. Looks like he's coming out of the water. He's a huge one. I think he sees me. I think he's got a head like a freaking snake. Look at that. That's definitely a snapping turtle or something. Looks like a crocodile head. He sees me up here. Guarantee you he sees me. I am seeing all kinds of wildlife. There's fish right here in the water too. There's like 4 of them swimming right here. They're in the shade and they come out in the sun and they go back in the shade, back and forth. There's something huge over there snapping wood, like something big walking around the woods in there. I don't know, it was a javelina, pack of javelinas, or it could be a cougar. Who knows? But that's a big turtle down there. Where did he go? I am seeing everything. Hawks, cranes, snakes, huge fish, turtles. And I'm just walking on a bike path in Tucson, in the city. I'm taking forever to get this hike done. That is a big turtle. I mean, I'm a good 200 feet away from him, but see that rock right there? He's almost as big as that rock. This is a very peaceful spot to be in. Look, here's my area. Look, here's a 360-degree view of where I'm standing. This is where I caught that little baby horny toad. So many different varieties of birds here. If you're a bird watcher, this would be an excellent place to come looking for birds. You just got to have your eyes open when you're out doing these hikes, man. What'd you do today? Get outside, man. Get some sunlight. Get some wildlife, man. This is beautiful. This is better than a zoo because they're in their natural habitat. Look at he's eyeballing me. Beautiful. Alright, well, battery's running dead as usual. I have been out here for an hour. What is it? What time is it now? I know it's been more than an hour. Look at this beautiful views there. It's 11 o'clock. I've been out here since 9 o'clock. That's 2 hours. Man, the time flies by when you're having fun. So if you like these kind of videos, smash that like button. If you haven't subscribed already, what are you waiting for? It don't cost you anything. It's free. Like always, share this video. Tell your friends. Thanks for taking the time to watch my videos as always. And this was an awesome hike. Awesome.